Welcome back to Professional Weekenders YouTube channel. Today we're coming to you with another jet skiing adventure here in Crystal Rivers in Florida. We're going to go out and ride the jet skis. We're going to see if we can find some monkeys. We hear there are wild monkeys around here. If we can't find any wild ones, I think I know where there may be some partially domesticated ones. We're going to see if we can find that. But either way, it should be a good time. Get some hours in on the jet skis, riding around and soaking up the sun, exploring the area, getting some time at the beach. Probably gonna stop and swim a little bit, and said hopefully we find them monkeys. So let's get going.
All right guys, so we are about to load up, about to drop the skis into the river here, and then this river will take us out to the coast, out to the Gulf. Yeah, so let's go check it out. So fun fact, this morning when Lewis woke me up, he's like, hey, we're gonna get on the jet skis and we're gonna go see some monkeys. And I'm like, what? How do you see monkeys on a jet ski? Like, monkeys typically aren't something you think of when you think of Florida. He's like, no. He's like, there's an island with monkeys on them. And I'm like, all right, so I was a little skeptic. And then when we got to the truck today, he's like, yeah, so just, manage your expectations. And I'm like, well, why? And he said, because I think they're just on like a little island. I'm like, okay, so are they wild? He's like, well, I think they're kind of domesticated. So yeah, definitely domesticated, but don't see monkeys every day. So this was pretty cool. All right, and here we are at Monkey Island. I'm glad Lewis set my expectations. But yeah, so here's what it is. So apparently right behind us, and I'll show you guys in a second, it's called the Monkey Bar, and that is where I guess you can have some drinks, and maybe there's monkeys over there. I don't know, we don't drink, so but yeah, it looks like these guys just get their little on private island. So it looks like there's, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 monkeys on the island. So that's pretty cool. Just having a good old time, I guess.
So I think it's pretty cool. What do you think?
I think it's cool. I mean,
Yeah? Oh, I hope we find some in the wild, but I knew we would at least find monkeys here.
So here in this area, it is a definitely boating community. Tons of rental properties around here on this island, or this river rather, and yeah, you're really able to kind of get close. It is a no-wake zone through the entire part out into the Gulf, as far as we know. There are tons of manatees here during the winter seasons, so you want to make sure that you're not hitting those guys or doing anything to scare them or hurt them in any way. So it's a no-wake zone, so we've used no gas. I mean, 45 minutes we've been out on the jet skis today. But yeah, so we're gonna keep going and see what else is down the river. Hopefully we'll see some dolphins, maybe some fish. I don't think we'll see any manatees this time of the year. I think they're probably already out to the Gulf. But you never know. We'll see. Let's go.
Here on this nice little sandbars, a few other boats stopped here as well. We're hanging out, partying. So we're going to stop and have a little lunch. We got a good view of a nuclear power plant. I think nuclear power plants are pretty neat, fun to watch. Hopefully we don't have any issues with the water, but it looks pretty clear. I think that's why they call it Crystal River, because it's crystal clear.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just going to stop and have a little break, catch our breath, and get something to eat. Refuel our bodies before we head on up the river and see what we find up there.
Yeah, so we're just having lunch right there. And we just saw a dolphin pop up. Right there. How cool is that? You sure it's a dolphin and not a shark, right? Hi! Oh, there he is. And I'm probably not going to be able to, you know, do anything with this because of the music playing in the background, but maybe I can videotape over it. Ah, there it is. Alright guys, so we were sitting right here having lunch, and then right behind us there was a dolphin, maybe, I don't know. Honey, how big do you think that dolphin was?
It was a full-size dolphin. I don't know how big the dolphins get, like.
Okay, so yeah, full-size dolphin. That was pretty cool. And Lewis couldn't get it on his GoPro, but I got it on my phone, so it's not the best quality ever, but pretty cool. I mean, just literally, I don't know what, maybe, how far away from it were you?
Maybe 30 feet.
30 feet? Yeah, so again, don't approach wild animals in nature. If they come up to you, it's a little bit different, but you know, just be respectful. So what are we doing?
Alright, so right now we are in the Salt River. We're going to go up and around this next set of islands here. I don't think we're going to get right to the nuclear power plant.
I probably can't get too close to that thing anyway.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where it is on the map, but we're basically going to go around this set of islands here, and then we'll be in Crystal River.
Okay.
And if we take that down, we can check out Hunter Springs Park.
Okay.
Maybe that's, you know, kind of clear. We can do a little bit of swimming there. And we can also try to get down to see how close we can get to the Three Sisters. I know for a fact we can't take the jet skis in there.
Yeah, for sure.
But we could, you know, I don't know if we'll check and see if there's any manatees this time of year. Probably not, but we'll see what's around there.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's a nice clear, you know, clear blue water like you see at Three Sisters. We can do a little bit of swimming over there. God, it's like $600, man. Yeah. Well, thanks for the help and the moral support. I appreciate it. I think it's still recording.
What just happened?
Well, we found it.
Yeah.
It was like finding Nemo. God, I thought it was gone.
Yeah, and but what happened then?
I enlisted the help of some nice paddleboarders over there who offered to help hover.
Yeah.
And we found it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just kept searching with my feet until I kicked something that felt square.
Because, yeah, we would have been a little upset if we lost this one.
Yeah, you probably can't even hear anything right now. Yeah, that's the expensive GoPro.
Yeah,
too.
this is
the new one.
This is a brand new one.
And so much for this mount.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's figure out what broke on the mount though.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have spent only $10 on it on Amazon. All right. What did you just tell me? And you gotta talk loud so we can talk over this crazy voice music. What did you just tell me?
Well, I was just saying, I think.
Talk louder.
I was thinking on the way up here, maybe it's not Crystal River that has the monkeys. Maybe it's Silver Spring.
So where were we then? Where did I just see monkeys earlier today?
Well, this is Crystal River. So we didn't lie about that part.
Okay.
And we did see monkeys today. That was, I think it was Omanassa. It's technically that town. It's all like the Crystal River area. But yeah, there are monkeys here. We saw monkeys.
So you're telling me there's more monkeys?
I think, yeah, because I don't think there's wild monkeys here. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it more. Maybe I was mistaken about that earlier. But
maybe?
I don't know. I mean, there is a place in Florida with wild monkeys. I don't know if I can't remember if it's Crystal River or Silver Spring. We'll have to look it up. I just saw, like last night we were looking for places to jet ski. You said, how about north? Looked north. We saw, I saw Monkey Island. There are monkeys there. We went and saw monkeys on our jet skis. We jet skied with monkeys. It's not a lie.
Yeah, all right. So it may not be a lie, but it's a little bit suspect.
like the shark teeth.
I'm telling you.
I tell you what, you were saying the whole time it was so super suspect that day. I told you when I was editing that vlog, even I was like, this is suspect. If I wasn't me, I would be like, he totally had shark teeth in his pocket.
Yeah, and I'll link that video in the description down below. But
I swear to God, I really did just put my hand in the surf, came up with one shark tooth, and then like a second or a minute later, put my hand in the surf again, came up with the second one, and they were both the biggest ones of the day and the nicest of the day. I swear I can't explain it. And I promise you on everything, I didn't go buy those from the bait shop or from Amazon or anywhere else. But it's like totally unbelievable. I tried all day to replicate any of that. Couldn't. I did find one with my hand. Found a little tiny one, but nothing nearly as nice. We didn't find anything near as nice in the sifter all day. So I get it. That's suspect. Just luck,
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Suspicion.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm glad we found the GoPro. I am glad that we came here, even though it's a little packed today.
Yeah, it was Memorial Day.
All right, and I'm also glad that you showed me some monkeys, even though
we saw monkeys.
That's not exactly.
I'll make it up to you. We'll go to the zoo this weekend, and we'll check out some real monkeys.
Well, they were real.
They were real monkeys.
They were real monkeys. We'll go see some.
We'll see like bigger monkeys. We'll see apes.
Yeah.
I like apes better than monkeys.
Yeah. All right. Oh my God.
There's a manatee right there. See if he comes back up for air. There he is, right there. Oh, there's his fin. Alright guys, so here's your pro tips for Crystal River up here in Crystal River, Florida. So I'd say number one is obey the water rules and the signs out on the water. I know firsthand it can be pretty confusing. It's a little bit different than the road because the rules are somewhat vague with slow versus minimum and idle, as well as being in open bodies of water. You can't tell. It's difficult to tell where one sign ends and another begins. But we did find out today, the hard way. Christine did get pulled over by the police.
I did.
She was given a warning. It was he wrote her a warning. I don't even think he wrote an actual warning. I think he may have just noted in the database, or maybe not even done anything. But it was he said that so she was going 4 miles an hour in a slow minimum wake zone. So our jet ski's idle at 4 miles an hour. So she was basically idling. So it's difficult to tell the difference between an idle and a slow zone. So even though she was going idle speed, he still pulled her over. He said that she was putting off too much white water off the back. I think it was because the trim was probably set all the way up. So it may have just been more of a trim issue. But honestly, it's Memorial Day weekend. I think it's more that the police are just looking to make sure everybody's following the rules as much as possible, and probably more so looking for boating under the influence and stuff. And obviously that's something that we would never do. So no drinking, no drugging, particularly when you're on the water. That's not a good combination. So this is just pay attention to those signs and follow the rules, and be on special high alert during these holiday weekends. All right, so number 2, specific here to this area, like we mentioned, don't skip out on the Monkey Island. If you want to see monkeys, as we discussed earlier in the movie, in the video here, that's the only place you're going to see them in this area. I thought that I got my areas confused. So if you want to see monkeys and you come to Crystal River, you have to go to Monkey Island, which was pretty neat. It's a little cheesy, but it's still kind of neat. And number 3 is, as always, respect the wildlife. If you see dolphins and they come up to you, or manatees, that's awesome. Get your photos with them. That's super cool. But please don't chase them down. Don't harass them. Don't make them feel threatened. But if you want to get close to them in a non-threatening way, as long as you don't touch them or feed them or harass them, I think you're in pretty good shape. And so, enjoy your time out there on the water. Enjoy looking at nature and seeing all of our special animal friends. And that's going to do it for us today here at Crystal River. So we'll see you next weekend.
Guys, I cannot believe I got pulled over. Like, it could have been really bad, but the cop was cool. We always joke that if any of us is going to get pulled over first, it's going to be Lewis, because he is a little bit more adventurous on the jet skis than I am, and he's a little more heavy on the throttle than I am. But so lessons learned. Could have been worse. Glad it wasn't, but yeah, I thought for sure I was gonna get a ticket. Thought for sure I was gonna get a ticket. So shout out to the sheriff's department. So what did you think when I got pulled over? I didn't ask you.
Yeah, so I was just cruising along, and
you were out ahead of me.
Yeah, usually you follow behind me, and we're going so slow. I thought, I do check on you regularly, but at that speed, I thought for sure that there couldn't be an issue. So I get far enough out there, and it's been a while since I look back. And I don't see you at all, and I'm like, crap. It's so I have to go so slow. We're so far away. She's got to be around the next corner. Maybe she sucked up some seagrass or something. I saw the sheriff sitting out there, the police officer, with his lights on, but I didn't see, I didn't see you on the other side. I didn't know you were there. And so I start, going back that way, and, I'm going a little bit faster because I want to try to get to you, thinking you're in distress. And then sure enough, there she is sitting there tied to the police officer boat. And I thought, surely not my law-abiding daughter of 2 police officer wife who always follows the rules
and never breaks any of them.
Right, and HR representative. There's no way that she did something illegal.
She did something on the naughty list. Oh
yeah. God. And of course I pull, like I said, I was going a little bit faster, but it says slow speed. I always interpreted slow speed as being like less than 10. I was going like 6. 6 miles an hour. And I pulled up there next to the cop. You know, again, I was trying to get to her, so I was going a little faster than the 4 I was going before. He said, I pulled her over for the same thing you're doing right now. I said, what's that? He said, well, the bow of your jet ski is out of the water. So
you're putting up too much white water. He said.
Yeah. So, and again, I think both of us normally ride with our trim just set all the way up. It gives a little bit better performance, a little bit better gas mileage. So I think that was the thing. And like I said, more so, I think he was just out there looking for boaters under the influence and just trying to keep everybody in line with this Memorial Day weekend. There's a lot of boaters out there. There's a lot of jet skiers. You know, particularly in that area, there's just a lot of people. So you know, it's actually a really good thing to have them out there and keeping us all safe. So we're grateful for that. And like I said, he was pretty cool about it. You know, let her off with a warning, and you know, we're able to go on our way a little bit more educated about what the laws are. Yeah, and you know, maybe clear up some of that ambiguity. So I think it was, you know, overall it's a positive experience, and you know, thank you to the police officers here in Crystal River keeping us safe this Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, he was nice about it. Like, he wasn't a jerk. You know, I couldn't find my boating license, which I had in the jet ski. I couldn't find my registration, which I had in the jet ski.
Well, it's because it is in the jet ski. It's in the bottom of the glove compartment.
Yeah.
But I don't think I ever had a conversation with Christine as to where it was. Because I was assumed I would be the one getting pulled over, and you know, I know where it is. I didn't think, no way to Christine ever be the one getting pulled over.
Yeah, so the cop's like, okay, just take your time finding it. I'm scrolling through my phone because I know I took pictures of them, so I'm scrolling through, and then Lewis pulls up and he's like, oh, it's in the glove compartment. I'm like, of course it is. And sure enough,
just
it was.
Keep it right in there.
You know, in that little plastic bag, and I handed it to the cop, and he's like, okay, yeah. So he ran it, and all right, sent us on our way. So could have been expensive, but glad it wasn't, right?
Hashtag amateur. Take my shoes off, maybe that'll help me find it.
No. What just happened?
GoPro just broke off.
Yeah. So what are we doing?
We're looking for it.
Okay. And we're in what kind of mud here? It's muddy. All right. Well, we're on a mission to find the GoPro. Yeah. So that seaweed or grass scared me. It just touched my leg and I almost levitated out of the water. So, yeah.